Are you guys ready for some more Q&A? Alright, so I'm going to answer some more Q&A questions you guys posted. There is even more than before, so let's get to it. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm gonna try to find where I left off. What age did you move out with your boyfriend? Have you always lived in the house you are in now? No. We just moved here not even a year ago, maybe half a year ago. We moved in together, oh gosh. Well, what age? Okay. I was 20 when we moved in together, so Nate was 23. That was almost 6 years ago. Yeah, we've been living together for 6 years. We lived together for basically 6 years before we got married, so we can deal with each other. We know this marriage will work. How did you create your intro on YouTube? Is there a program you used? Yeah, of course. I use the iMovie app. You can do like pretty much anything on it. Here, it's this little purple one down here. iMovie. That's the app I used. I just used that. I used it to make my intro thing and to make the Instagram thing at the end. That's what I did for that. I'm sorry, I obnoxiously give thumbs up all the time. Oh no. Okay. What is your job? Said that in the previous video. What fruits and veggies do you eat the most? I eat a lot of strawberries. I put them in my oatmeal and stuff, in my smoothies. I eat a lot of bananas. I'm not really big on like apples and things like that. I love any kind of melon, watermelon, cantaloupe, just any melon. The honeydew, those are good. I love kiwi. But yeah, strawberries and bananas are probably my #1 most eaten fruit. Oh, and blueberries. Anything, any berry, because I can throw those in my oatmeal. My top 5 favorite dinner meals. That's kind of hard because I usually just do like bowls, but if I had to pick like 5, salmon and steamed veggies. Let's see, Qdoba. There's chicken salad. I love that. Zucchini lasagna. That stuff's so good. Salad, just like a huge salad with literally every veggie you could imagine with chicken on top. That would be like so good. And number 5, we'll do a bad one. Probably would have to be chicken tenders. I'm really boring. I don't know. I love chicken tenders. So chicken tenders and mashed potatoes. Those would be my top 5 favorite dinner meals. How many times a week do you work out? How much do you weigh? I love that flat stomach. I work out 6 days a week. Sundays I don't do anything, so Monday through Saturday I work out. I don't really discuss my weight. I couldn't actually tell you the exact number I weigh right now because I haven't weighed myself since my last doctor visit. In October. And I was 127 there. So I'm 127. If you guys really care how much I weigh 127. Doesn't really matter. How do you manage to cook for you and your partner when you have different eating habits / diets? My partner doesn't like a lot of the healthy food that I like, so I struggle cooking for both of us. I used to cook me and Nate 2 different dinners because he does eat completely different from what I eat, but I have come a long way from how I used to eat, from just eating veggies and chicken every night. I now am open to tons of different types of recipes, and I'm always up for a challenge to find out how to cook something a healthy way. So I use Pinterest a lot and Google. I will Google like the zucchini lasagna. He will eat that. It is very good. You can give that to anybody and they love it. It's delicious. I made Brittany Dawn's breakfast hash make. It was like turkey sausage and eggs and sweet potatoes and onions, and you like cook it up in the skillet and then you bake it with the eggs. And I was like, hey Nate, if you want some, you can have some. And he ate it and loved it. So I mean, I've just been experimenting that way, trying to make healthy options for me, but food I know he'll eat too. Or I still, every once in a while, I'll whip myself up a salad and just make him something uber delicious, but really just find healthy alternatives to foods you both love. So like if we both want hamburgers, I will get extra lean ground beef and make us burgers, and then I can have one and he can have one. So how do you fight late night eating? I don't really have a problem with late night eating. I'm usually like not even hungry after dinner. I kind of have to force myself to have a night snack. So, but I mean, typically to fight it, just give yourself healthy options to snack on. Tablespoon of a nut butter is good, fruit's good. Just drink some water. Even drinking tea can help, just something that like activates your taste buds usually helps. So tea, even like have decaffeinated coffee if you want a coffee decaf. That way it doesn't give you the caffeine, just to give you something to do if you need it. Chew some gum, things like that. This one's a little long. When you first started lifting and eating the right amount of calories for you, were you worried you would end up gaining weight? No, because I was already so skinny that I knew I needed to gain a little bit of weight. So I knew I needed the more calories, and I knew that the weightlifting would help. So by that point, I was just sick and tired of being skinny. So like bone, sickly skinny. Like I was very skinny. So I was just tired of being like that. So I knew that the eating more and lifting weights would help. This is still the same question. I bought your ebook and I love it so far. Thank you. What are my most essential leg workout moves, including any plyo and weighted moves? I'll give you my top 5 favorite leg moves. I love to do squats in the squat rack, heavy and light. I mean like lightweight, I'm talking butt to the ground. Like, I will show you here. So when you're doing lightweight squats, I'm talking feet a little wider than hip, and go down and back up. You want the booty to the ground. Now I know, okay, that's it. I know some people have bad knees, so going past parallel is not good, but if you can, totally do it. Your body's made to go that low. I wouldn't suggest doing heavy weight that way, but I will do just the bar that way, or I will throw some 5s or 10s on there and go ass to the grass. Okay, so that's move 1, squats in the squat rack. Move 2 would have to be deadlifts, like straight leg deadlifts. I love deadlifts. Number 3 is probably, I'm gonna put them together because they're the same. Jumping squats and jumping lunges. I do those a ton. Number 4 would be step-ups, weighted or unweighted. I love step-ups. And number 5 would have to be curtsy lunges. I love to do curtsy lunges. So 5 leg moves I like. How can you tell if you're eating enough without counting macros? How do I know that I eat enough? Well, since I was in a calorie deficiency before, I know what it's like to not eat enough. So I know if I feel tired or weak or stressed out really bad, I'm moody, then I know that, okay, something's wrong with my diet. So now I know exactly how to eat enough. The lighting got really weird with this, or I was just staring at that light too long. I don't know. But yeah, so just watch for cues like that. If you're moody or tired and you just don't feel right, probably something wrong with the diet. Okay, how long should I work out to lose weight? It really just depends on what workouts you're doing. There's really not a time limit. You could lose weight doing 20 minutes a day of workouts as long as you're doing the right type of workouts. I mean, you could lose weight just walking for 45 minutes a day, or you could do high intensity training for 20 minutes and you'll lose weight that way. It really depends on what workout you're doing. How old are you? You guys already know that last video. I'm 25. And how old were you when you started working out? I started working out when I was 18. I was doing my Julia Michaels DVDs. But I mean, I've always been active, but I strictly started doing like workouts, like gym workouts and stuff when I was 18. So, what is my favorite sport to play? My favorite sport is hockey. I love hockey. I grew up, my mom was a blues fan, STL, St. Louis Blues fan. Al McInnes is my favorite player. I have his jersey signed. I've met him several times. I love him. So yeah, hockey. I used to play it when I was little. I still watch it, and yeah, hockey. I don't really know the beginning part to this question. Your egg and flax recipe. Oh, you want my egg and flaxseed recipe? Really, I just do, like, I add ground flaxseed meal to my eggs because it makes them fluffier and it adds fiber and omega-3, but it makes them fluffier, which is key. So I will do, in the morning, I do 2 whole eggs and 2 egg whites and then 2 tablespoons of the wholemeal ground flaxseed, mix it up with about 3 tablespoons of water, microwave it for a minute, stir it, do 30 seconds. That's my eggs. She also asked, if this is too personal, she's sorry, but we mentioned me and Nate were going to start trying to have a baby, but you seem so busy. I love your workouts. I did one on Friday, and those random girls were like, you're amazing, so it was a compliment to you, really. No, that is a compliment to you because you are doing the workout. You're kicking ass, girl. Me and Nate are still trying to have a baby. This is probably a little TMI, so if you want to skip over some of my personal body things, go ahead and fast forward. I went off birth control back in September. I was on the pill. I have been on birth control since I was 18. I was on the patch for a few years. That made me really moody, so I got off that and got on the pill, which was way better. But I have been on birth control for over 6 years. So my body, I think, is just taking a while to get back into routine. I have still not had a period since October. October was my last period. So we're just waiting around. Everybody, like, people that, it's nothing to do with my workouts or my eating. I've had so many people say, well, do you think maybe it's because you don't have any body fat? That has nothing to do with it. I've already talked to my doctor. It's just my body just is taking time to get back into routine. So we are still trying. They say I should still be ovulating even without periods, so keep praying. Pray for a little fit Brit or fit Nate. Well, fishing Nate. Okay. Could you post one of your upper body arm workouts, what you do on Wednesdays? I want to see how you have gotten your arms to be so strong and toned. Also, do you only use protein powder for cooking and baking? I will do a video for an arm workout. I can't post exactly what I do for Brittany Dawn because that's just kind of, when you're a personal trainer, that's how it is. You don't want people sharing your workouts. So I can't exactly post what she does for me, but I can post something similar that'll work for you guys. I only use protein powder for baking or smoothies, like my protein ice cream, not a smoothie, protein ice cream. I do not drink protein powder regularly or daily, although lately it's been daily because I've been craving the protein ice cream since I found that recipe, but no, I don't like substitute it for anything, but baking, yeah, you get it. Okay. How to get over gym phobia. If that's even a thing, I'm terrified of going to the gym, but I know I need to face my fear. Some gym tips. I was lucky and my brother went with me for a while, so I got comfortable in my gym, but I switched gyms this year, so you know, whole new phobia, whole new gym, all these new people. Give it a week. If you go every day for a week, I promise you after that week you won't feel weird at all. You won't have any gym phobia. It's the same people that go, so it's the same familiar faces. One thing I used to do, I wear headphones because I don't like people to talk to me, so that kind of lets people know, like, nah, don't talk to me. So you can wear headphones to let people know you're not a talker. Find a time when it's not crowded. That's why I go early in the morning, because there's not a lot of people there, so less people to intimidate you. Tag a friend. Find a friend that'll go with you, even if they're just walking on the treadmills. I don't know, something that you just know that somebody's there that you know makes it better. Even if they're on the treadmill and you're working out in the weights, it still makes you feel better to know that somebody you know is there too. So maybe try to find a friend that'll go with you. Really, the biggest advice I can give for you for getting over gym phobia is just keep going, keep putting yourself in that situation, and eventually it just goes away. It just fluffs away and you're not scared anymore. Have you ever had to deal with any negativity towards your body or how you train? How did you respond to this negativity? Yes, I deal with that constantly. People are constantly still telling me that I'm too skinny. Really? They tell me that I'm too skinny, or I get told, like, if I post my workouts, I will get messages that I overtrain or that what I'm saying, it doesn't work. Just things like that. There are always going to be haters. There are always going to be people that have something to say. Even when I post videos like this, people will message and be like, what you said isn't true, or blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, pfft. My thing is, I don't get it, because if you don't like what somebody's posting or you don't agree with what they're saying, just move on. Leave their page. Leave them alone. Why are you giving them any attention at all? What is this doing for you? Nothing. So ignore the haters. Ignore them. You have so many people that look up to you and that support you, so they just don't get it. How much cardio should I do to significantly lose leg fat and body fat overall? Well, you shouldn't focus on spot reduction. Do not focus on one area to lose weight in, like your stomach, your arms, your legs, or your butt. My best advice is focus on your body as a whole. Do full body workouts, focus on training every part of your body, and I promise whatever area you're wanting to fix will fix itself along the process. How much cardio should you do though? I would say if you're looking to lose fat, I would suggest at least 20 minutes a day. If you're just strictly looking to lose some fat, make sure you're doing at least 20 minutes a day. Do you ever have wine or alcohol, or do you avoid booze in general? Thank you for being so open and vulnerable. You're such an inspiration. Thank you. I do have wine. I used to be like a party girl in high school, so I kind of already went through that phase. I got sick and all that kind of stuff and wasn't fun. But I will have wine, like on me and Nate's anniversaries I have wine. If we go out on a date night, I'll have some wine. I drank wine when we were in Florida. Do I do it every weekend? No, not typically. I probably have maybe 7 glasses of wine in the whole entire year, and that's a lot. 7, it's probably more like 4. But if I do, I will have red wine too. It's red wine because it's good for your heart. I've seen you mention a few times that you eat dinner around 3. Do you do this most days? Okay, so that has changed since we went to Florida, because our eating was so different there that I'm like, why do I eat dinner so early? So now and since me and Nate eat together, that was my whole reason for eating at 3 too, is so then that way I could come home and make Nate dinner and not have to worry about me getting my dinner done. So now I do eat dinner around 5 or 5:30 with Nate. So dinner time has changed. And do you have any skincare products or routine? Your skin looks amazing. You surely are not talking about my skin. Like, ew, look at it. It's gross. Skin routine, I use Clean and Clear Morning Burst when I get home from the gym. I use that. It's got the microbeads in it, but I heard they discontinued that since the microbeads are building up in landfill, so I didn't know that. I thought they dissolved, but I have that. I use just any makeup remover wipes I can get from TJ Maxx that are like $2.99. So I use those at night to clean off my makeup and stuff. And I'll do face mask every once in a blue moon, but that's pretty much it. I do Clean and Clear in the morning and my wipe at night. That's it. Sorry, I have no secrets. My skin really isn't that great. I use e.l.f. makeup too, like the cheap stuff you can get at Target and Walmart, just the E.L.F. brand. It's a moisturizer foundation. It's a tinted moisturizer is what I use. Okay. I know you mentioned you don't count macros. What are your thoughts on protein? How do you ensure that you're getting the right amount for your body? No, I don't count macros, but I do check them at least once a year. I will buy I'll download an app, or I'll go online and just check my macros to make sure everything's right. I know just in general, for trainers, like when you're training and weightlifting, you should be at least eating your body weight in grams for protein. So if I weigh 127 pounds, I should be eating at least 127 grams of protein a day. I just make sure to eat protein at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and some of my snacks. Like I have peanut butter for my pre-workout, protein. Then I have eggs afterwards, protein. I have chicken at lunch or tuna, protein, dinner, chicken, protein, you know. So I mean, I just make sure that all my meals have well-rounded food. And if I'm feeling tired or stressed, then I probably add more protein or more carbs to see if that helps. So yeah, you just kind of learn to know your body. Okay, and hi from Colombia. Hi, hello. How often do you eat gum? I actually chew gum almost every day. I love gum. I get Glee gum, Glee. It is all natural, all natural. There's no aspartame or anything in it. I find it at Whole Foods, Deerberg's, Fresh Time, Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's has it. But yeah, it's just all natural gum. It loses its flavor quite fast, but it's still really good. The cinnamon one holds its flavor pretty well. But I do that. Then she says, does not gum makes you hungry sometimes? Does chewing gum make me hungry? No. Chewing gum actually holds off my hunger, so if I'm like wanting a snack or something and it's not time yet, I will chew some gum. I think I got everybody's questions. This video is a little shorter, I believe, hopefully. Let me make sure. Thanks again, guys, for the Q&A. I will get this up. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Leave a comment, and I'll do another one soon. Love you. Bye.